Hi, I'm Adam Yenser, and welcome to the Canceled News. And for our Spanish-speaking viewers, welcome to El Canceled News. Please be sure to like and subscribe. It will make you feel like you're a part of something bigger than yourself. And come see me live. I'll be at the Comedy Chateau in North Hollywood, August 25th, featuring for Yakov Smirnoff at the Grove in Arkansas, September 5th and 6th, and I'll be at McCurdy's Comedy Theater in Sarasota, September 10th to 13th. Now here's what's in the news. Several times this week, WNBA games were interrupted because someone threw a dildo onto the court. There was an awkward moment when the ref asked, "Where did that come from?" And 10 lesbians yelled, "That one's from Adult Mart on Arlington and 38th Street. Officials have promised to figure out who threw it, even if it means interviewing all 14 audience members. To try to stop people from throwing sex toys onto the court, the WNBA has now implemented a strict no bags policy, which means, much like the Eagles in Lord of the Rings, you can't just carry a dildo baggin'. Nonetheless, a fourth dildo was thrown onto the court on Thursday, despite the no bags policy at every entrance, so someone must have snuck it in through the back door. In one incident, the sex toy even hit Indiana Fever's guard Sophie Cunningham, which means America has now learned the name of a fourth WNBA player. There's Brittany Griner, who smoked pot and freed Russia's Merchant of Death, Caitlin Clark, who hates Angel Reese, who hates Caitlin Clark, and Sophie Cunningham, struck by dildo. Vegan protesters held a funeral for chickens in the frozen food section of a Trader Joe's. The viewing was held beforehand at my place, and 36 hours later was given a burial at sea. Justin Timberlake became the latest celebrity to announce that he has Lyme disease, and the condition is really taking a toll on his joints. Take a look at this recent concert footage. After sitting for an interview with federal investigators, Ghislaine Maxwell was transferred to a minimum security prison in Texas. Officials wanted to send her somewhere with nicer cells, better food, and where they reset the cameras for 60 seconds every night at midnight. During a break in the Senate session, Elizabeth Warren attempted to lean on a small table, but missed it and fell over. She even yelled the name of her former Indian chief. Take a look.
Baldwin, Blunt Rochester,
Whoa, Geronimo!
Durbin, Heinrich.
Comedian Matt Rife purchased an occult museum in Connecticut and now owns the allegedly haunted Annabelle doll. Rife plans to ask the doll and the spirit possessing it, "So, how long have you two been together?" Annabelle is actually an old Raggedy Ann doll that's been around since the 70s, like most of Matt Rife's crowd work techniques. Mississippi is facing an epidemic of chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis. So chances are, if you live in MISSI, your PP has an STI. Rod Stewart shared an AI video tribute to Ozzy Osbourne that shows him taking selfies in heaven with Tupac, Kurt Cobain, and Tina Turner. And Kurt Cobain was shockingly good at pointing the selfie stick. Strangely enough, all the dead celebrities looked much more alive than Rod Stewart. After several state Democrats fled Texas to avoid voting on a Republican redistricting plan, Governor Greg Abbott threatened to arrest them. "You'll have to catch us first," they said, then took the stairs. Donald Trump announced plans to build a new $200 million ballroom at the White House. Here's a plan of the interior, and here's what it would look like from the outside. As political and social values shift, gay conversion therapy is making a comeback across the U.S. Gay conversion therapy is where conservative Christian pastors try to cure homosexual men by showing them this.
SydneySweeney has Harrisburg Canes.
To discuss the problem of mass shootings, Jim Acosta held a bizarre Zoom interview with an AI avatar of a deceased Parkland school victim, who sternly pointed all 13 fingers at lax gun control. Residents of the English town of Lytham have reported seeing a naked man in a gimp mask wandering the streets at night. British authorities want to make it clear that this sort of behavior is only acceptable during the day in public in front of children. James Cameron announced that he is making a new movie about the survivors of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Hiroshima was the first city targeted by the atomic bomb, and much like Avatar 2, Nagasaki was the sequel nobody wanted. A delivery truck crashed in Pennsylvania and spilled thousands of hot dogs across the freeway. According to one eyewitness, there were so many wieners on the ground it looked like a WNBA game.